Eiffel, London. Eiffel, London.
This is James Helder for iFilm London. I'm in Charing Cross at the Charing Cross Hotel for the press conference between David Price and Sam Sexton. Get there in the end. And he said Ashley Sexton for some reason. Always get them two confused.
Difference in the size.
Do you reckon it could be his dad? Is it possible?
I'm not going to insult any boxers at the moment.
All right, we'll leave that one there for now. We'll leave that one. Yeah, we're here today at the press conference in Charing Cross Hotel. How do you think it went today?
I thought it went very well. I mean, both fighters are very respectful. Both fighters really want to win the British heavyweight title because it's a belt that's very special to a lot of fighters. If you go through the histories of heavyweight boxing, we've had some great champions. You know, I can recall Henry Cooper, Joe Bugner, Gary Mason, Lennox Lewis, Horace Notice. You know, just to name but a few. John L. Gardner. So it goes on. But no one from Liverpool or Norwich has ever won it. So this is the first time for.
I think that's weird.
Herbie Hyde won it, didn't he? So Herbie Hyde won it.
Do you think that's weird, the amount of boxing talent there is in Liverpool for no one to claim that British belt sooner?
At heavyweight, yes, but there is a trivial question.
Go on, you've intrigued me.
A heavyweight from Liverpool has won the British title. Can you name him?
No, I can't. Go on. You've wrapped my brain. Go on, give us the answer.
John Conte when he was light heavyweight, but he went on to fight at heavyweight. There's a one for the.
That'll be in the pub quizzes next week. You watch.
Well, no fee for it.
Can you tell me a little bit about what is the long-term plan for David Price? I know you guys don't like to look past the fight coming up, but is there a plan for him? What's?
Of course, there's a plan for him. My plan for him is to become heavyweight champion of the world, and dominate the heavyweight division, and bring some pride and some honour back to that division. I'm not saying the Klitschko's haven't got that, but I'm talking about the people who fight Klitschko's. You know, we need a bit more excitement. We need a bit more. We need some new faces, and I think David Price is that face.
Is it quite honouring as a promoter to have one of your fighters spoke in the same breath as maybe coming against Vitaly Klitschko and Vladimir Klitschko? Because there's a lot of people hyping David up at the moment. Do you think that's a good thing, bad thing?
I think it's a good thing. I mean, I don't think you have to hype David Price up. I actually think he's a very good fighter. You know, I sort of go to bed every night and thank my lucky stars that he signed with me. You know, I'm honest. I think he's a good fighter. I overlooked him when he first went pro. I wasn't that worried about signing him or not, and then something happened that we got in contact, and you know I wanted to sign him, and he's one of these things. I was going to say he grows on you, but he's a very big. Don't
want him growing anymore.
He did grow on me. He grew as we got to know each other, as we started working together, and I started watching him in the gym, and I listened to criticism of him, and I thought to myself, do you know what? All this is wrong. This guy has got everything. This guy could be the complete package. And slowly he is, because you know what he does right? He prepares right for a fight. And you must prepare, fail to succeed. And David Price prepares right.
Very true, very true. I just want to leave David Price alone a minute. I want to talk about some of the other fights on the bill. Is it 6 title fights on the night and 1 eliminator? Would that be right?
Yes, and 2 of them title fights have got Liverpool boys coming out of each corner. So that will be a great battle. I mean, can you imagine the atmosphere there? Two Liverpool guys fighting for titles in front of a sellout crowd there. We might even see the ghost of Red Rum coming back there. We can sense it there. You know, it's to me, it's great. It's given me excitement. It's brought a bit of a buzz back about boxing, and it's got everyone talking.
I've never been to Aintree to watch a fight. What's the atmosphere like? What can I expect there as a first-time punter?
Well, I've never been there to watch a fight because there's never been boxing there before.
No, another trivial question. Are you on fire today? I'm telling you, Frank.
I'm good. Listen, Aintree is a great place for sporting legends, but there have been 4-legged sporting legends. This time we are going to have a 2-legged sporting legend. You know, the first Liverpudlian to become heavyweight and Commonwealth champion. Other title fights. I just think if we get to the sellout stage of 3,500, 4,000, it's going to be electrifying, and people are going to want to come back there, and I'll have done my job proper, and that's important to me.
Fantastic. We'll come May the 19th. We'll all be watching the show with great enthusiasm. I really look forward to seeing not just this fight, but the other fights on the bill. And well done for putting it together. It looks like a good show.
And we've got another heavyweight there. You know, we mustn't forget young Dillian Whyte, who I think is.
We're actually massive fans of Dylan the Villain White. To be honest, he's doing good stuff.
You must be the ones who keep twittering me, telling me I don't talk about him enough. I think Dylan is a very good fighter, but again, I'm a great believer in bringing him through carefully before we start the hype machine. But Dylan Dylan's probably 3 or 4 fights away from. He will follow it in David Price's footsteps. When David moves on to European title, Dylan will be ready to take over that British belt, so it stays in the camp.
He looked good in his last fight, Dylan White, didn't he? What a shot he hit that fella with right hand.
Very good. I mean, I wasn't there because we had a show that night.
Was it the Troxy, wasn't it? Yeah, we was there actually. Yeah.
So I saw that on. It must be your video. I saw of it then. DVD in today's world, isn't it?
VT.
Oh, VT. All right then. But yeah, I think he is sort of not given the credit he deserves, Dillian Whyte. I think he's been well handled by Joe Long and Chris Oko, who worked with me, and we're doing our job right with him, but keeping the pressure off him. But eventually, he's going to be one that's going to come through, and people are going to start paying attention to Dillian Whyte.
I think you might be right. I honestly do.
I hope so.
I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to us. I know just because of the amount of media here, you're going to be busy and stuff, and we can't talk about trivial stuff all day, but I really appreciate you giving us a little bit of time, and thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
This is James Holder with Frank Maloney for I From London. Thank you very much.
I From London. I From London.